Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Performance in Motion with your host, Dr. Deniz.
Okay, folks, we're back for our last segment. I wish you all were here. This guy is entertainment to the 100th level, and it comes out.
That's why I married him. Entertainment.
That's right. She's never been bored. Been a lot of things, but never bored.
All right, folks. So we are going to get. We got the opportunity of listening to Waxer with his experience partially, and then we're going to get into Cindy's experience. Mm-hmm. And one of the major reasons for both of them to come out here is the teaching and education, so that they can continue when they go back to Hawaii. How's that?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, Cindy, you're up.
All right. Well, I thought I was coming here for him, but really I was coming here for me to get trained. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting a crash course in some kind of medical school here. Yeah, it's great to be able to see how I can be a part of his healing. So really, the best part is I went from nagging wife to life coach.
Wow.
So I've been, I got a degree. That was my degree.
Yeah, there
it took
go.
me from there to there. So now I'm his coach.
Yes, actually, we're going to have the certificate for you from Movement for Life. And,
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll put that on the wall.
Yeah, but by us coming together and learning from Dennis together, then we're on the exact same page. So when Cindy's saying something, I know it's not her view or her perspective, and you all know what that's like when you have two different people. You have three opinions. So, so here we have the same page, seeing the same reasons why. And again, that's the thing that's different is that it's not just do this because of this. No, if you see this, then this, and if this, then this. It's all about corrective. I mean, what did you say the other day, even when I was trying to introduce you? You said something about spinal corrective.
Corrective movement specialist.
Corrective movement, and that's it, folks. It's about correction. My mind thought, I'm walking around. If you could see me, I have tape from head to toe. I think there's about 2% of my body right now without tape on it. Slight exaggeration.
Just a little
but
bit.
Everybody I'm walking around in San Diego is like, I got to ask, because it's hot, right? I got no shirt on. And so I have all this KT tape. And everyone's like, what's up? And I've just been able to say, that crooked tree you have in your yard that the guy puts a stick on and then either tapes or puts string around so that it'll begin to grow straight? That's what's happened already in 6 days.
Wow.
As I've already stood straight, I actually noticed. What's really fun, Dennis, is how many times you said to me, oh, look, he corrected. Oh, look, he self-corrected.
Yes.
Because I have a new norm of what is vertical. But for so many years, my brain has said, this walk is your norm. I didn't even know that I stood twisted and this and that. And then when you and Cindy started tweaking, then I can kind of tell. And that's what's kind of fun. And I hope it continues in my brain, that I'm cognitively aware. I hope it's not just something that it's new, but maybe it needs to go into a norm that I'm not thinking about it because it's correct. I don't know.
So I'm going to answer that from a neurological perspective, physiologically the truth. It usually takes anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks for things to change at the cellular level. We're talking about healing. That is under optimal conditions. So when we've had stuff for a while, it's not going to be optimal. It's going to take longer. Mm-hmm. The other part of healing, where we're reprogramming our brain based on changing how we move, that's another 6 to 8 weeks under optimal conditions. Mm-hmm. When you've had chronic spinal issues with nerve compression, nerve involvement, disc involvement, the whole line of things, it's going to be longer. So, like I told you guys, the prognosis is key to have the clients know and say, hey, these are possible or probable expectations. Probable, actually, right? Possible is half and half. Probable is more than that, 75%. So that's what my obligation is to anyone I'm with, is I need to give a prognosis from that evaluation, which is super extensive. And that's what people, and I want you guys to sort of give me, like you've been to all these doctors, how is that first day when we met, how is that different than what you've experienced?
You want to go? Because you were watching. I got my 2 cents.
I mean, it was just, first of all, compassion. I noticed right away, and just a sincere desire to see you well from head to toe, mentally, physically, everything.
Such a female thing to say. Yes. But yeah, and like you said, he observes, explains why, shows these types of things.
Listens.
Yeah, listens. But, folks, I can tell you right now, for the last 2 months, I haven't been able to feel my ring finger and the one next to it going down. I don't know what those two are called.
Oh, that one. Your
those
middle
two.
finger.
It's
the
my
bad
middle
finger.
Ooh, bad boy.
Bad finger. There you go. And no, they just have been numb. And is it the carpal tunnel? Is it the neck? Is it this, that? So I've seen this doctor, seen that, neurologist, everybody here, and blah 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 blah, just tingling. I can't explain it to you right now, but there's no tingling in my hands. So go figure that out.
Absolutely. And just to reassure you, so now that Cyndi has been trained, she has this part of the education. She has mastered it. She has demonstrated it. It's in her head, and we also have it on video, folks, so that's how you learn, okay? It's not my opinion. Read any psychology. That's the way it works with our brains. It's a high probability that you will continue to move forward without me present because you have someone now who knows what to do. Yeah. And we talk about being a specialist. She has the specialized skills.
Yeah, well, you can't tell when you're twisted that you're twisting.
Of course not.
That's what's so great. So when you guys say, "Oh, you're leaning forward," as soon as you say it, then I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I am."
Yeah.
But it's just been all reactive for the last 15 years of my life. I've always been, responding to whatever, and instead of proactive, it's all been reactive.
Absolutely, and what's so awesome that I can teach Cyndi because A, she has a passion for your health, and B, she's willing to learn, and C, she's given it 100%. So guess what? I'm going to give her all the secrets that maybe someday we'll write a book and we can make a little bit of money and give some stuff back. But even teaching her, say, this is what you need to look for, and this is part of true diagnosis and reassessment to make the changes to continue to move forward. So I already know in my heart, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a pastor, but I am a Christian. You will continue to move forward if you listen to her.
Yes,
okay?
you hear that? It's on radio forever.
Yeah. So there's an empowerment on both ends. Yeah, she's no joke, okay?
Yeah, no.
You got to listen and do your deal.
Absolutely.
And you're taking accountability for yourself.
Right.
Because you do have the power to make change. And you're doing it.
Yeah.
I like to give a plug to One Love Ministries.
Yeah.
Tell the folks what's up.
Well, that's our church. It's onelove.org. And again, it's just an incredibly fun, healthy church. A lot of every mixed plate, we call it, in Hawaii, every mix of people, nationality, all kinds. And it just, we love to celebrate. So you can check us out at onelove.org. But it's got a ton of surfers and a ton of business people, doctors, every profession you can think of. Students. Yeah. It's just a whole lot of fun. And, just keeping it real. So that's our main thing, is just to grow, to celebrate, to, love on one another and go out and live it.
Community, compassion, and celebration.
That's our 3 C's.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, so real quick, we were talking earlier to both of you, and so here's a question, obviously a rhetorical question, but, to make a point. So how many people have exercised? How many people have gone to therapy? Blah, blah, blah. Does that mean that they've mastered it? Of course not. Same thing with Christianity. I've been a Christian my whole life. Have I read the Bible a few times back and forth? Oh, yeah. Have I gone to Bible school? Have I gone to Bible study? 400 pastors. Have I mastered being a Christian? Why not?
Never.
Why? Come on, but I've been doing it forever.
Yeah, well, again, it's do. You're talking about do versus are. And that's the key. Someone says, hey, you're going to go to heaven. Oh, I'm a good person because I do this and do this, or I don't do this. I call it the Manson complex. You can always find someone like Manson who's worse than you. So you compare yourself with Manson, then I'm doing good. You compare yourself with Jesus Christ, every single one of us need to get on our knees. Because I am not perfect.
Absolutely.
I have anger. I have unforgiveness, these types of things. So I set the standard. There was a guy that just came and said, are you good? God said, I got a different good.
All right, folks, this is Dr. Dennis. Incredible. I don't know what else to say. Cyndi and Waxer tipped in. Next time you'll be hearing us from Hawaii. We're gonna do some cool stuff. God bless, folks. See you next week.
Aloha.
Good job, guys. That was fun.
Good.